But this is the stage when we should focus more on the implementation. I have no doubt in my mind that education is basically responsibility of the society. Today I cannot be very outspoken about it. Never forget whatever decline Bihar might have suffered in recent times. But you should never forget the number of successful candidates in central competitive examinations. The number of candidates from Bihar never declined. But research and innovation work is almost absent in Kerala universities. Kerala, the younger people are really innovative, very hardworking.
Hello, welcome to Edex. We are honored to have Honorable Governor of Bihar, Mr. Arif Mohammad Khan. Welcome, sir. Welcome to Edex.
Thank you very much. Very kind of you.
Thank you, sir. So, the national education policy has brought so many changes. So, what do you think being implemented properly across the states?
Implementing?
It is being implemented.
It is being implemented almost everywhere, even the states which earlier had objected to it. But actually they are implementing it because it allows you a lot of mobility.
So, in your opinion, what are the improvements that needed in NEP implementation?
Improvement at this stage, at this stage, I think we should concentrate more on implementation than trying to find out that what further should be done. Very erudite and learned people were associated with this committee. We should make a review after about 4 or 5 years. And if something more need to be added, that can be done. But this is the stage when we should focus more on the implementation because people have agreed to implement. They have started implementing it, but it has not been implemented as yet fully.
So when it comes to the higher education scenario, it is not affordable to most of the students. So how can we make it affordable, the higher education being affordable to all the students?
We will have to apply our mind to it. And I have no doubt in my mind that education is basically responsibility of the society, which is represented by the government. So we will have to think about it and ensure that no one is deprived of education in one's chosen field simply because the candidate comes from a background where his family cannot afford to pay the amount which is needed to be paid to the institution. So we will have to, this is a very serious question. Today I cannot be very outspoken about it, but earlier in Parliament I have spoken about it. And I feel that some mechanism needs to be in place. For instance, I'm just giving you an example. You get admission into a professional course. In my opinion, that admission card should be the only collateral which should be needed. This person must have the right to enter, to contact any bank. And this admission card should be the only thing which is needed as a collateral. Maybe if we think on those lines, maybe that may provide a solution. Or some other avenues may also be explored.
Sir, when it comes to Bihar's education system, how do you evaluate Bihar's overall education
You know,
scenario?
never forget whatever decline Bihar might have suffered in recent times, but you should never forget the great legacy, educational legacy of Bihar. In ancient times, India had 5 great universities. Out of the 5, 3 were located in Bihar: Nalanda, Vikramshila, Udantpuri. 3 were located in Bihar. Then our spiritual leaders, say like Bhagwan Bodh, Bhagwan Mahavir, Guru Gobind Singh Ji, they have spent lot of time there. They were born there, they have spent lot of time there. So Bihar has suffered, there is no doubt, in recent times. But Bihar has great legacy. People have that in their DNA. They have in their subconscious. So it won't take long for Bihar to revive that legacy. And lot of awareness is there, lot of commitment you see there. The even during the period of extreme decline, I'm giving you just as an example, the number of successful candidates in central competitive examinations, the number of candidates from Bihar never declined. You can see anywhere. If they realized that there is some problem with the local education institutions, they in that respect, they are like people of Kerala. They won't mind selling their land, their house, to get their children educated. So they went outside Bihar, and the number, not only they have maintained, in fact, the number has increased. So what it shows, talent is there, hard work is there. You only need to provide proper environment, proper facilities, uh, improve the functioning of the universities, and Bihar can do wonders.
Okay, so one
Thank
last question.
you. Okay.
What do you want to tell about Kerala's education system?
Kerala education, Kerala's strength really is very strong school system. Because in school, politics, it is very difficult to interfere politically. But universities, unfortunately, I feel that if you allow any factor other than academic to interfere in the functioning of the higher education institutions, this is a disservice. And not only a disservice, but it is like playing games with future generations. Kerala also has the same thing. Lot many people from Kerala. In fact, I would like to quote the Mr. Rao, who was heading our science establishment in Bangalore, and he's a recipient of Bharat Ratna. He had written a letter to my predecessor, because he was chairman of the committee which used to give awards to the universities in Kerala. So he has praised Kerala student. He said the Kerala students outside Kerala are doing so well. Their performance is so impressive. But research and innovation work is almost absent in Kerala universities. So that is why I am saying, I won't like to blame anybody for it. Sometimes this environment is created. Unfortunately, it was created. But Kerala, the younger people are really innovative, very hardworking. And I would say they have a special talent for academics.
How do you look back to the strike that happened in Calicut University?
That was only what had happened. You know the full story. What had happened? I was being asked to ignore the UGC regulations and appoint someone of the choice of the government as Vice Chancellor of Kannur University. I was not ready for that. Then they informed me that the Advocate General, the highest legal authority in the state, and they brought a letter from him saying that he can be appointed. Now, as governor, even if suppose sometimes I have to seek some legal advice, I'll depend on the Advocate General. So if he's giving me in writing, I appointed that person, but I wrote my opinion on the file that I'm doing so because of the opinion given by AG, but I still feel that this is not lawful. It is violative of UGC regulations. Because of that opinion, I had recorded that opinion of mine. The appointment was declared null and void. It means AG's opinion was not acceptable to Supreme Court. It also meant that in further appointments, government, because in that judgment, Honorable Supreme Court said, state has no business in interfere in the appointment. This is not even the pro-chancellor can propose any name. It is the sole prerogative of the chancellor, who is governor. So what it resulted in, government, all doors were closed to influence me or pressurize me. They became very unhappy with me. And what they told me was that if I had not written that, my personal opinion on the file, the appointment would not have been declared null and void. So they became angry. But I wish them all the best. I hope all the best for the Kerala, for Kerala government, for all people of Kerala.
Thank you.
I have
Thank you
very
so much.
sweet
Thank you so
memories
much.
of Kerala.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.